Yeah, if anybody likes the Seahawks and they see my gear and everything, this is what I'm gonna be looking like. This is what I'm wearing for today. And when the game's going on, I'll be swinging this right here. I'll wrap it up to where it's smaller, but I'll swing it around like the Steelers do with their terrible towel because it's not just the Steeler thing either. Just like the 12 thing is a fan thing. It doesn't matter what team really you are, but we kind of took that for our own self, the 12th nation. It means the Seahawks fans. Everybody knows where the 12th fan is. So, anyways, that's what this is all about. Anyhow, so we're not talking about, it says, you want to challenge democracy. I said, are you stupid? Now, when I look at this, and we're not talking about capitalism, we're going to give capitalism a break, a short break, and we're going to talk democracy, and just democracy in particular. So, what it says, and this totally makes me think of all of the whining going on, all of the people pattering like Obamas and the Clintons and the Bernie Sanderses, all those different yuppies and whatever hippies or wherever they're coming from, Democrat mind, they attack. It comes around to them attacking their own system instead of them trying to um, evaluate all of the things into the equation to equal a positive. They want to keep making it endless negative go endless. So there's always something to bitch and complain about because it makes politics very talkable and likable all of a sudden. You're like, well, wait a second, gosh darn it. Did you hear what Hillary Clinton just said? Oh my gosh darn it. No, now it's time to talk some politics. Well, I didn't really feel like talking politics before now, before you said something, Mrs. Clinton. So we'll look at democracy here. In the search on the what it says for a definition, it says as democracy or democratic government is a system of government in which all the people of the state or pulley, whatever that is. I'm gonna stop right there where it stops, hesitates for a second, and I'm gonna say that part has is the reason why I always thought, even though I am a civilian, I still take part in the government system. I am a part of the system. And that is not socialism. Don't let socialism fool you and steal that away from democracy in a democratic society, which is everybody has an opinion and can say whatever the blanky ding shit they want in a democracy. And you don't patter to the people who constantly cry and bitch and moan, and they equal a negative endlessly. They don't add all of their bitching and moan. It would be different if it did add up to a positive, and the end result was basically, if it was back to square one, you would have resolve, and everybody would be comfortable and happy with the result. You would really be able to work on issues instead of forcing issues to come up with a reasonable compromise, or everybody might just all agree on the same exact thing on different matters. But, anyways, that's a democracy. So it makes me kind of scoff at all the people that talk trash about democracy. And that's why I said, are you stupid? And that we looked that word up too. So, a stupid person. A stupid person lacking intelligence or common sense. So we'll go back to democracy here. The definition of democracy are involved in making decisions about its affairs, typically by voting to elect representatives to a parliament or similar assembly as defined by the Oxford English Dictionary. Okay? So, again, it's not capitalism that we're talking about in particular. We're talking about these people that come out here, they freaking, obviously, they must be stupid or something. It's like a writer's block when a writer, he wants to be a writer, but he can't, and he just won't ever be able to write. He's got writer block. He's blocked. These people are brain blocked to the advantages that they have from their own society living in a democracy, being able to cast their votes. So I would think more a socialist or communist society would be one that would invoke things on you, would um, basically, you know, force its opinion on you. Where it says democracy is supposed to be where we all have an opinion, to be able to speak and say exactly what's on my mind, exactly how I feel. This also is very healthy because maybe it helps clean up some cobwebs. And my gosh, and I feel a lot better being able to, get that off of my chest in a democracy. So in other environments, it sounds completely hostile, unhospitable to people. So you want to challenge democracy? It astonishes me that people would be in a democracy, would be sitting there challenging their very own democracy, and then not realizing that they're actually working towards not ever fixing or accomplishing an end goal result that is going to be a splendid unanimous decision, or however you have to get there to make it the right decision for everybody. So look at people as in human, not as in race or different races. That's completely wrong. So you have to look at it like in humanity, in aspects of humanity, and who's helpful to things and who's not helpful to things. And let's not lie, let's be truthful and not let socialism try and sneak and creep in here, and or even something like the Nazis had snuck into their governments, which we feel it's kind of a little bit creepy-ish like that. um, so basically, what they're going to do is they're going to um, suppress all of that, and um, it's just completely unhealthy, and I don't know. I hope I made my point.